made it outside. We took a day off because the kids were reacting to the pollen. But I guess that day was worth it because all we see are green now, except for this one tree and this other tree. A few sprinkles with flowers still.
I think that these were the most pollen infested days. It's like right after my birthday. And
it's raining tomorrow.
The 2 weeks.
On the grass.
The 2 weeks in between, the week and a half in between that, I said it's gonna be high pollen week until the teens, until the end of the teens. Chilling, waiting for my clothes to be done washing this morning. Well, I didn't wake up too. I went to bed late last night and I woke up late this morning for a workout that Lucas was invited to. Typically the workouts are in the afternoon, but today the workout was in the morning. I was like, it's a great way to utilize the time, get up early, work out, and then he has a game in the evening. So he worked out at Medgar Evers College. And yeah, it was fun. It was a fun workout. One of the teammates from the junior Knicks' dad is the actual trainer in the session, and he's like, yo, I don't want no money. I just want the kids to come together and exercise, and like the more kids he have, the better it is for his son. So his main purpose of doing it, the workout, is for his son. And I was letting him know, like, I was doing the same exact thing inside the park, where I needed kids around my son's age to work out with my son in order for me to build the reps that Lucas needs in order for him to play ball and make contact and stuff like that. Like certain drills, you need another person for. I love the fact that it's indoor. You don't have to worry about rain or anything like that. And then you don't got to worry about the concrete and the knees for the kiddos that are growing and developing still. So, all that to be said, I'm here at the laundromat washing Lucas's jersey that was not washed for today. So, I'm washing our laundry load. Typically, we do our laundry on a specific day, but today I have to do it right now. And because I missed the date that I typically do my laundry, but I didn't realize his jersey was in there. Now I'm here last minute washing it, and then I'm going to dry it and get it ready for the game, because we got to be out of here by, his game is at 4, so we got to get out of here no later than like 2:30, 2:45 in order for me to make it to his game on time. You know, when you rely on mass transit, so yeah, it's cool. Enjoy my London fog and listen to my Christian music and just chill. Yeah, slow it down. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. There we go. Run.
Let's go, Red. Let's go, Ed. Let's go, Red. Let's go. You can do it. Let's go.
You got tired.
Let's go. You got this. Let's go. Defense.
Good D. Whoa, pull it. Yeah, Lou, put it up. There we go. Move out. Okay. Rebound, put it up. Smart.
Ready?
Yes.
Why do they need to touch their hands and touch your shoes?
Touch the hands and touch the tools? What do you mean?
Yeah, because they usually
because to get grip.
Does your hands get grip?
No, you take some of the dust off because the floor is slippery. Cut through, cut through, cut through. Cut through. Up top.
That's what
Pass. Pull. Run with him. Stay right. Stay right. Right side. Go. Get it over. Get it over.
Omega's missing 2 points. Ooh, nice move.
There you go, Lou.
Omega's missing 2 points. 13 points, kid.
13 points.
No, I know it's 13 points.
Yeah. Oh, you was keeping count. He was like, I was keeping up. Okay. We gotta change. Your stuff is in your clothes. Your clothes is in the bag right there.
My game was good. Our team won, and I scored 13 points. I'm actually happy I scored 13 points because people were passing me the ball, and there was only one player that didn't pass me the ball on a fast break. It was annoying, and it just didn't make sense.
Okay, how do you know it's C?
Huh?
How do you know the answer is C?
Because 110, and then eight tens for 84 and 12. 110 equals 10, and then you do 8 tens, that equals 80. If you put together 84, 8 and 4 ones together, it's going to be 84.
And what about the 2 ones?
You put the 1 together to
The 110.
together to the 2 ones, and it equals to 12.
Okay, so let's see if we're right. Good. Next question. We just finished doing math with Lucas and Nash. I did PEMDAS with Lucas, and he's learning exponents, but he got it. It's been a couple of weeks now, right? Maybe 2 weeks doing exponents, and he got it. But we're doing equations where there is exponents in it that he has to do PEMDAS. So we got to the point where it was just like addition and subtraction. But they're saying even if addition or subtraction, let's say subtraction was first and then it was addition, instead of doing addition first, you have to do it left to right because they're on the same level. I didn't understand what that meant, so I had to look up some videos. But apparently, I don't know if this is everywhere, but on Khan Academy, they're saying that if it's 10 minus 6 plus 2,
Yeah, 10 minus 6 plus 2, yes.
that you would just do it from left to right instead of doing addition first and then doing subtraction. So our original answer we got was 2, and they kept saying that it was wrong. They wanted you to do 10 take away 6, which is 4, and then add the 2, which would be 6. However, we didn't learn it like that in school. So I'm sitting here teaching him, it doesn't matter. You do addition first and subtraction. Khan is saying do subtraction if it's first, left to right, and addition left to right. So it was just a bit confusing. My head hurts. My head hurt before that, but it made my head extra hurt. However, the fact that he just understood from when we taught him, which I think it was like maybe 2 years ago, I believe. We taught him PEMDAS, but obviously we didn't get to the exponent part. I'm just happy he gets it. Now, depending on who teaches what, which way, that will determine if he gets the answer right, which the only issue is on testing, right? When we're submitting the test to the state, if he gets that wrong, they might think that he doesn't understand PEMDAS. Where he does understand it, it's just, I don't know which way to go. You know, I don't know which way to lead him. But us personally would know if he got it wrong and we saw the results that technically he understands it, because obviously we're teaching him. We can see that he physically understands it. And we would just be like, listen, don't worry about that. You know, I don't know. I guess this is proof to the state as well. Like, listen, I can show you a video. He understands it, you know? I don't know. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you're going through the same thing. And then with Nash, we had to go over place value again briefly. When I wrote it out, he understood it. But just looking at it, he couldn't get the concept of 110 and 2 ones. It's not easy because you were looking at me like I had 3 heads, and then 8 tens and 4 ones. And he's like, no, it's 12 tens and 2 ones. And I'm like, how is it 12 tens? I'm counting with his hand, and he still wasn't understanding it. So I wrote it out in his book, and then he remembered. So that was just interesting, but he figured it out. Now we're just sorting out I'm not sorting out anything. The children are sorting out their toys so we could put it to storage. I already have their winter coats in storage, but I never put mine in because I had to wash it first. I like to wash everything first before I put it into storage, so when it's time to take it out of storage, it's clean and we don't have to worry about going to the laundromat. So Jeffrey did laundry yesterday. So we're gonna go and then we're gonna get some of our spring, summer-ish stuff, just because we have some summer days, then we have some winter days, then we have some summer days again, then we have some spring days, then we have some winter days. It's confusing, New York weather, but to be prepared. And then Nash and I just finished this book together. It's a very old school book.
No, not.
That we got from
It is not old school.
A truck that was donating books, like, was
Like
it 2 summers ago, babe? Was it 2 summers ago?
No, it was 1 summer ago, Mommy. 1 summer.
It was last summer?
Yeah.
So we just finished it together. He read a couple of pages like each time we read 1 chapter at a time because there's like about 8 pages per chapter. So he read on average 2 of those 8 pages, and then I would read the rest.
One, Mommy?
On average, he would read 2 pages, and then I would read the rest for each chapter. So we just finished chapter 15, and he said it's a 10 out of 10. So if you see this book, get it. Your 7-year-old might like it. It's about baseball, but they have other books on sports.
And it's a middle school book.
That's what I forgot to mention. So it's a real chapter book compared to like the other chapter books that are his grade level. I just wanted to challenge him to see if he could read it. There are big words in there that he really has to sound out, but I still helped him with it. I was watching someone on TikTok, and she was saying how she gives her child, he doesn't like reading, so she'll give him to read independently easy books to build his confidence, and then they will go together and then read a difficult book. So I'm trying to implement that, because with Lucas, I feel like that would have been helpful too, but maybe he would have liked books earlier on. However, Millie just rushed through books like from a baby, a toddler.
My highest pages I read inside that baseball book was 3.5 pages.
Oh, 3.5?
Yeah.
Oh, so so he read 3.5 pages for about, I think, 1 chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he just kept going, so I wasn't gonna stop him. Like, he was doing good as he was reading. Like, maybe it was like a few words, but I just kept going. I just kept letting him go. He's like, okay, now stop. And I was like, nope, just keep going. And then when he was done reading, he was like, oh.
My head was hurting the whole time.
That was funny.
My head.
But he did it, so I didn't want to stop him, you know. But anyway, yeah, he likes these kind of books. I pulled them out from the bin. So we're gonna read some of these now that we finished that harder book. You know, do some things that are a little bit easier.
That's his wife? Yeah.
But yeah, we're in fourth quarter, so I do want to, you know, do some fun things that they want to do that's educational, but also still do the serious things, because this quarter, Millie and Lucas are going to take the standardized test. And so I have to order those. When you order 2, it's $39 each instead of $49, I believe.
It's almost like we're making little ears.
There's tons of ears on there.
Yeah. And curves up. It's like an S line.
Boy pulling the cart throughout Brooklyn, trying to get to storage.
We are finally heading to storage. We did not go yesterday.
Maybe.
We had to get some books that were on hold and return some of our other books. And there goes Jeffrey with the cart. He's gonna wear them.
As she continues to do her thing, trying to figure out what the kids have here for summer, I'm sitting here waiting for the load that I shall carry back to the house. That's always great to be in a marriage. You know, you could weigh the task. One carries the load, one organize and sort through the load. One make sure it fits. That's me. Make sure it fits. And also me, make sure that the other kids don't go rubbing eyes, both eyes, at that. Take the allergy medicine, buddy. It's so crazy that he has allergies. I'm tired of being in a storage unit. I'm approaching 3 years, and I've been paying this monthly, consistently, by the grace of God. Because when I first got it, my gosh, there was no telling if I had the following month to pay. No? Boy was out here sweating. I'm so grateful for this space and having this opportunity to have this storage unit, but I need my storage unit to be my garage. Yeah. You know, nice shelving, organized shelves in my garage. 3-car garage. Nice and organized, ready to go. If they need something, they can go for themselves right there in the house. It'll be beautiful. Right next to the tool section, kit in my tool drawer and stuff. So, but I'm grateful for right now. And hopefully in the future, Jeff, and you're watching this, you're like, yeah, you appreciate where you at. You came a long way. Enjoy it. Give God all the glory. Because, boy, almost 3 years. Almost 3 years. Swapping in and out, coming in every season. And it looked like I'm not buying anything for summer this summer. No?
Yeah.
It looked like I'm not buying no summer clothes. That's another thing too. Thank the Lord. You look crazy. As soon as I press record, you turn around. No, you don't. You look cute, man. Come back in. You talk, you'll talk.
They know I'm ready for a house, so excuse me. I want to do this from my garage, not from a million blocks away. Excuse me. Okay.
Just in case they're surprised. I want to bring this to the
Whoa.
Oh!
I did not see that. Yeah.
Oh, there go the curtains.
Yay, pull it out.
So we in the lab, and that thing almost took her out because the weight of the camera. The weight of the camera literally just started bringing down the. Hang on, no, I'm talking to the camera here. Eat that.
What is that?
The toys.
That's toys?
Yeah, this is the bag of toys. My couch is right here. This is my couch. It's in the bag.
Once you can fit into the toy.
It spent more time in the storage than with me actually sitting on it.
Yes, I could use this. I think it's $12.50.
Sadly, nothing to be proud about. But when you're in your wilderness, you're in your wilderness with the Lord. So
Unless I get a
I gotta reorganize this. I don't think I'll ever use these.
And 1 second. Let me help you first.
Yeah, there's a bunch of things in here, but can't get to them. We saved all our boxes that we used to move here. They're right there, so we could move on out. Yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles.
They left me. They left me. I went to get them snacks and they left me. I met up with them. They didn't leave me. I was just joking. They went to get pizza and we just ate it.
Lugging this thing up this hill. I got 4 more avenues. 3 more avenue blocks. It's real out here. This one's heavier going.
Because we had already put their winter coats away. So it was just really my winter coat, some sheets, comforters, and some of my sweaters. But we still need their sweaters and stuff because it's still cold. One day it's hot, one day it's cold. So that's the only reason why. So we're gonna have to make another trip back, obviously. Why are you trying to ride down that?
He said not to go there, but you said no?
Who
He said
no?
yes?
Who do we?
I can't wait to ride through the ground. Sorry?
Jealous.
No.
Right.
That's a cool bike.
It sounded like, oh my gosh, he got the bike. I can't wait for mine. Hard, goshly.
What is it?
It's a beautiful morning. I think I'll take myself outside, sit down,
Let's just go on.
and have some breakfast. Jeffrey's making our breakfast for us. I brought the cream cheese from home, and we just got bagels from the bagel shop for them. And we had cream cheese from Trader Joe's. So, oh, you need napkins, babe, for the plate? Let me be useful.
You're not gonna forget.
I am reading this Bible plan. It's called The Cost of Following Self or Christ. And it's just been illuminating my mind in terms of my thoughts and my feelings. And it has definitely opened my eyes to what God is telling me, because it seems like every time I click on something or I read something, it's telling me to clear my mind, and when my mind is clear, to bring God in. So meaning, for example, being sad about my thyroid situation, what I needed to do was release it, like meaning cry it out, talk about it, whatever. And then what does God say, right? Jeffrey and I were talking about this yesterday because I mentioned it to him that this scripture has been coming up a lot. So Luke 9, verse 23, then he said to all of them, whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will save it. What good is it for someone to gain the whole world and yet lose or forfeit their very self? So basically, I can't let things over consume my thoughts and my mind. It's easier said than done. But in place of that, I need to allow God to work. I need to allow myself to have faith that this happened for a reason, and I'm slowly taking the steps to recover, right? And obviously, like I mentioned, last resort would be to take the pill, but as we all know, that I really don't want that to be, right? I'm trusting in God to heal myself, right? Doing the appropriate things that I need to do. So Jeffrey put on a video today randomly, and the person was talking about me.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Basically, they are depressed, right? They're going through some emotional things, and I'm not saying that that's not true, right? What I'm saying is this person has everything. They have the house, they have the car, they have the kids, they have the marriage, they travel, right? And here they are.
Napkin.
They don't know who they are. What is their identity? And I'm not saying you can't go through these things. I definitely went through these things. However, I found God through it. And so I need to use that same method of finding God, making sure God is with me every day. However, I am implementing God when I have thoughts that are not good thoughts, when I have sadness and I can't seem to get out of it, right? So renewing my mind every day, right? Myself, that's not appropriate for you too. Renewing myself in God. I just felt like God was really talking to me, like while he was watching that video, because it just kept coming up, like certain things like that. And it's like God is telling me to renew my mind, renew my mind, renew my mind. And it's so funny because this morning, Jeffrey came in the bathroom when I was showering, and I came out the shower, and he said, "You look rejuvenated." And I was like, you know what? I do feel rejuvenated. And one of my New Year's resolution was to, have joy. That's a worm or a caterpillar. Ooh!
What year you came from?
Help Daddy get it. You don't mind. Anyway, to have joy, and I kind of lost that last month into this month. But I'm gonna start new.
No, Mom, can't.
Find joy. Don't kill it. It's a caterpillar.
Take this.
No, don't kill it. It's trying to find me.
Napkin.
Oh, right here.
Napkin, Mommy.
Remember, they hang off of whatever thing and fly. Sometimes they fly with the wind so they can get. Oh, it knows.
I said, bro, what are you doing?
He's just putting it back in the
I don't
grass.
want it to fall on my food.
Millie, anywhere you go, something's gonna fly. You gonna leave the paper there?
For now, until they get off.
Oh, okay. But anyway, I'm gonna eat my breakfast. Here, Nash. Did you guys have prayer?
Yes, Millie did. I don't know about the boys.
Because y'all just ate orange juice and bagel. Let's chocolate.
Oh, it's ice.
This is not an actual depiction. This is from what they assume happened. Yeah, is that a word?
Zig, no. Zig is not a word.
Okay, what word is that?
Zig?
Zig, is that a word?
Yes.
Yes, zig is a word.
14.
So now you gotta write it in.
Times 8. That's 2 factors. 8.
How to remember that. This is multiplying in this result is, right? This is also multiplying each other. So that's 1, 2, 3 factors.